Hello everybody, and welcome back to Power Director Made Simple. Today's video is about the program updates and the use of Cyberlink's CAM software program. Don't know what CAM means? Stay tuned. Now, all good software comes out with newer versions every so often, but all great software comes out with frequent updates much more often. Think of Windows 10 or 11 and how often updates are made available for them. So when it comes to looking for program updates for Power Director, there are three different ways of checking. Let's start by looking at the Program Preferences window. I'll click on the gear-looking icon in the upper right to open the Preferences window. Click on the General tab on the left, and then about halfway down on the right, look for the section entitled Internet. There, you'll find the option to automatically check for software updates. Okay, a little bit about this option. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not sure how this is supposed to really work. I have a check mark in the box for preferences, but what does that mean and what is it really supposed to do? I know that there is currently an update that has been released, yet when I run Power Director, it doesn't tell me anything about an update being available. And if it does through Windows notifications, well then maybe because I have notifications turned off. Could that be why I'm not seeing anything? Maybe it's Windows 11, maybe it's the way I have my system set up, or maybe it's the juxtaposition of the Moon and Jupiter. This option is just not working for me. Now your mileage may vary. So let's move on and look at method number 2 for checking for updates. In the upper left corner, I'll click on the blue camera icon to bring up the window About Cyberlink Power Director. And while there, let's first make a note of which version I am currently running. It says version 22.1.2620. In the lower left portion of that window, I'll click on Check for Updates. Mine says, your Power Director is up to date. Once again, that's strange because I know that there is an update. So, let's go to method number 3 using CAM, the Cyberlink Application Manager. The Cyberlink Application Manager, or known as CAM for short, should have been included with your original purchase or subscription of Power Director. If for some reason you never installed CAM or you somehow deleted it, here is a link to download a fresh copy of CAM. Now the CAM program has gone through extensive changes over the years, and a lot of the features such as audio and video files that could be downloaded through CAM are now downloaded directly from within Power Director, such as any of the background music tracks or the sound effects. With the current version of CAM, there are only 3 categories along the left side that you really need to be concerned with. The desktop, or for some, the mobile app for checking for program updates, the effect packs, and the fonts. The rest of the categories are merely links to various parts of Cyberlink's website. So let's start with the most important part, the apps section. As you look at the far right, notice the various options of open, update, and install. Open means the program is currently installed on your computer, and clicking on Open will start the program. Install means the program is not currently installed on your computer, and clicking on the button will download it and install it. The third type of button is Update, which means that the program is already installed, but if the button is a bright blue in color, then there is a new update available. As you can see, I have 3 important desktop programs listed: Power Director 365, Power Director 365 Screen Recorder, and an older version that I once owned, Power Director 14 Ultra Edition. I have no interest in ever installing Power Director 14 Ultra again, but it was still listed there in case I ever go crazy and want to revert to using that older program. The most important listing is Power Director 365. Notice that it says I have an update available to me, and it's a large one at 644 megabytes. Wait a minute. When I tried methods number 1 and 2 from within the Power Director program, I was told my program was up to date. Well, okay, let's go ahead with the update process. I'm going to click on the blue Update button, and just remember, before updating, my Power Director was version 22.1.2620. With the magic of a little video editing, that entire process took only a few seconds. Let's take a quick look within the Power Director program to confirm that it was actually updated. Oh, they're different. I must have been updated. That's great. Now, after the program has been updated, we're going to look back in CAM and note that the Update button is no longer available. That means that I am now up to date. So next, let's move on to the Resources section. We're going to start with the effect packs. Now here is an important fact that a lot of new users to Power Director miss. When you first purchased and downloaded your version of Power Director, you did not actually get the entire program with all of the features that were available to you. In fact, there are several more gigabytes of things that you can download. You can determine just what you are missing by looking at the effects packs. Now these listings might vary with the particular version of Power Director that you are using, such as the subscription version or perhaps the ultimate version. As you scroll through the list, you will see each pack listed as installed or a button-like word of install. These packs with the button-like word of install means that you have not yet downloaded that particular effect pack. And by clicking on it, it will download and automatically install itself in your Power Directory version on your computer. One of the most important effect packs that is a must download is the Power Director Content Pack Essential. It is a very large pack that includes titles, transitions, and many video templates. By all means, make sure you have this one installed. Now in my case, it appears I have installed almost everything except for the Morosawa Font Pack Japanese, which is probably something that I would not find useful. There's also another effect pack called Chinese Traditional Painting. Once again, something that I would not find useful. Everything else appears to be installed. If you find any of these effect packs that indicate the opportunity for you to install, then go ahead and choose the ones that you find appropriate for your uses. I'll next click on Fonts along the left side. A word of caution here. There are many Asian fonts listed here, which I have not installed. In addition, there are many other fonts that I could install if I wanted to, but I think I already have more than enough available because of the fonts installed by Windows and other programs that are available to use in Power Director. You can make up your own mind on each one of these. And that's it. That's what the CAM software looks like. And that's how to update your version of Power Director. Perhaps the first two methods that I showed that work from within the program actually work for you, but using CAM is a surefire method of checking for any updates or missing effect packs. I hope this has been of some help to you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Now hit that like and subscribe button. And thanks to all for watching.